Headed live in Cincinnati, Ohio, for CALLERLAB's 25th Annual Convention. This is tape 28, Progressive Squares, Dance and Teaching.
You can, yeah, do it. Yes. Warm welcome to everybody. If you will, we are going to do 4 squares. We're going to take it segment by segment. We're going to stop in the middle of it and explain what happens in it. A lot of people are interested in progressive and exploding squares. Let me just give you a quick lead-in on what happens. Now, those of you that we want 4 squares. Can we use the 4 right here? Would you folks be just broken-hearted over here if they were here first? Well, I think that might present a little problem. I don't think we're going to get a real good showcase if we have 2 sets of 4s. But we'll do it. If you want to put up 4 squares back here, we'll sure do it. We're going to... No, just stay right... Well, okay, you can move them back there. Okay, good. Okay, if you want to move back, sure. Yeah, let's move 4 squares back there. Okay. I'm asking for double trouble when I do that. Okay. Now, just for the benefit and the preface here on squares, some people have checked this on the internet and they say that Jerry Helt created exploding and progressive squares. I did not. All I did and all I'm doing is embellishing what somebody else did. If we go back a number of years to Mescalanza dances, you will find that they were progressing lines, one line to another. You will find that in a Sicilian circle, one couple will progress to another couple. So the progression part really is not new in square dancing. Now, Ed Gilmore was the gentleman who really kind of put it together, but he didn't really put it together. His dancers did it for him. One night at a dance, they were in lines, and the dancers are just goofing around a little bit. And one line would just pass through and move on to another square. And they danced like that for a while and then pass through and on to another square. So, at that point, Ed Gilmore, being the man with a very creative mind, looked at this and said, aha, let's see if we can't workshop this. Let's see if we can't give it a name. And so it was called Progressive Squares, danced in lines. Squares turned wrong side out, of which we'll get into. We got into exploding squares. Some people call them traveling squares because I've gone around the country using a tune called Travel On to do the dance. Now, let me just, we need 4 squares here, 4 squares here, and if we got more than 4, have a seat, watch, and because if we go more than 4, you probably will not get the idea of what's happening, okay? Good. Now, right away you're saying, how many squares can you do progressive and exploding squares? It breaks down like this. 4 squares are a minimum. It starts with 4 squares. And I want to do 4 squares tonight so other people can watch and see what happens, okay? You probably will get more out of it by watching it than you will being involved in it. Oh, now you're going to go sit down on me. Okay. I thought that might happen. Okay, 4 squares as a minimum. The next step in progressive squares would be 6 squares. Now, 4 squares represent a square. 6 represent a rectangle. Okay, does that make sense? 7 is a no-no. Can't do it with 7. 8 we can do it because we have another rectangle. 9 we can do it. Okay, because we have 3 on a side and 1 square in the middle, which sometimes becomes the dead square because they probably don't travel anywhere. Okay? Now, for those of you that, how many here have called exploding and progressive squares successfully? By accident. How many here have danced exploding and progressive squares successfully? In some groups, callers get the idea, well, it's a simple thing to do, let's do it, and they blow it, and progressive and exploding squares get a bad rap. Tonight, I hope we don't get a bad rap. Now, as a caller, what you're going to have to lay on the crowd is that you need help. And I am going to beg for help tonight. Am I begging enough? Now, I have not had these work for a long time. Tonight may be the first for me. And I would like number one man in every square to hold up your hand, because this is our fearless group leaders. Let's cheer on the fearless group leaders. Bravo! Now, we're bringing on shades of doubt already. And you have to bring on the shades of doubt so when you blow it, you'll have an excuse. Okay. Now, for the benefit of the folks that have never been involved in a dance like this, group leaders, I'd like you to line up the heads in the neighboring squares and line up the sides in the neighboring squares. Okay? Heads and sides are lined up. Okay. Now, group leaders. Group leaders, as you dance, the squares may get out of alignment. So it's up to our fearless group leaders to bring this back into alignment. Okay? Now, let me give you the 4 danger points of an exploding and a progressive square. There are 4 danger spots out here. There are 4 critical corners in this square. In the square right in front of me, the one over here on my right, it would be number 1 couple and number 2 couple. In the next square over, it's 2 couple and 3 couple. In the next square, it's 3 and 4. In the next square, it's 4 and 1. Those are critical spots. If you have a rectangle or a square, those are critical. If you see a weak dancer in that corner, you better look it over real good. Now, a guy says, "Can I sight this?" Yes, you can sight this, but you better be able to sight all the squares together, and not just one square. If you're out there sighting one square, you may be in trouble. So I'm looking around saying, are these going to be weak dancers in those corners? Have I had problems with those dancers during the course of the evening? And I kind of pick those people, and I make sure that they don't get on those corners if we can help it. If they do, well, old Jerry's is going to blow it. Okay, would everybody take your partner's closest hand in California twirl to face out? Now, rule of thumb. If you're an outside rim couple with no one to dance with, you're going to do one of 2 things automatically and immediately. You're either going to partner trade or California twirl. Will you do that for me? Okay. Now, be careful when you do that, because if somebody on the inside decides, well, I think I'm a rim person, I'm going to California twirl. I don't have enough depth to do this. Okay. No. Stay right where you are. Okay. Those who can do a right and a left through. Good. Pass through, go back in your square. Give yourselves a nice hand. I've never seen a dancer do it so good. Okay. At this point, you are testing. Being a mechanical engineer, there are 2 forms of testing. Destructive testing and stress testing. I want to do stress, but not destructive, if I can help it. Would the heads do a right and a left through? Would the sides do a right and a left through? Okay. Everybody California twirl. Now we have new rim couples. If you're on the outer rim, immediately partner trade or California twirl. Just do that automatically, just like a trade buy if you're facing on the outside. Those who can do a right and a left through. Same couples pass through, go back in your square, all join hands, circle left, halfway around, back home again. In Indiana. Okay, we're back. Isn't that ridiculous? Okay. Now this is the basis of an exploding square. We're going out into outer space. We hope to bring you back into this square. Let's take a quick look at progressive squares, usually danced in lines. Would the heads lead to the right? Circle up 4. Head gents break and make lines of 4. And I usually get just a little plug right here. I say you're lined up kind of like an old-time contra dance. How many here dance contra dances? Great. If you've never danced them, try them. They're great fun. That's my little plug there. Okay. Would the lines pass through? Now, if you're an out-facing line, immediately partner trade or California twirl, and you might want to hedge in just a couple steps, okay? Those who can pass through. Everybody right and left through, straight ahead. Okay? Pass through. Those who can pass through the outside's California twirl. Everybody right and left through. Now, here comes a little tricky thing that you might want to use, and it's the only way I know how to do it. Would everybody bend the line? Now, most people think you got to pass through before you bend the line. Would that be standard positioning? Would you pass through for me? Outside people, California twirl. Those who can pass through. Everybody do a right and a left through. I might bring out a brief note of historical significance. We are in Holy Week coming up, Easter time, Christian whatever. And we might bring out a brief note of historical significance here. In the days of the Roman Empire, they were executing this movement. Lions pass through. Those who can pass through. Everybody forward, star through. Pass through, find your corner. Element left your corner. Square your set. At this point, the little star through, pass through, there is a temptation, but not within this group, but in the average square, they might reach over for another corner. So I want you to remember this corner. Would everybody face your corner? Join two hands with her, look her straight in the eye and say, honey, be there when I need you. Okay, good. Now, at this point, I'm going to run that stress test. It's not going to be a destructive test, but it's going to be a stress test to see if we're in the mood and the swing of this thing. We'll stop it in the middle and talk about it a little bit and talk about some of the technical parts of it, of which I would not normally do at a regular dance. Okay? And I want to wish you all the luck in the world. And again, I'm going to repeat that I haven't had one of these work in months. So here we go. Try to pick something with a nice hoedown feel to it. Good phrasing. Bow to the partner. Corner salute. Circle left halfway around. Everybody California twirl. Do a right and a left through. Pass through. Go back in your square. Circle up 8 to the left. Halfway around. Everybody California twirl. Square through 3/4 go. Left element your corner. Everybody go right and left grand. So far so good, I knew you could. Promenade them right back home again. Head couples lead to the right, circle 4. Make lines, everybody go up to the middle and you come right back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through right there. Lines up to the middle and you come right back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Star through, pass through, and Alabama left your corner. Everybody go right and left grand. We're gaining confidence is what we're doing. Promenade them right back home again. Side couples lead to the right, circle 4. Make lines, everybody go up to the middle and back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through. Now pass through, those who can pass through. Star through, pass through, and Alabama left that corner. Everybody go right and a left grand. At this point, I'm going to bring some more shades of doubt. Promenade your partner. That's about all I know, folks. Would you like to experiment? Of course we would. Heads do the right and left through. Sides do the right and left through. Everybody, California twirl. Go forward, star through. Pass through. Look for a brand new square. How about a nice hand for that square in the middle? Aren't they good? 4 ladies chain in a brand new square. Chain them back in the same old track. Turn them with a full turn to your facing out. Go forward, out, and star through. Do the right and the left through. Pass through. Guess who? Alabama left your corner. Promenade your partner home. Now, kind of let that one rest a little bit, and we'll go back and progress a little bit. Don't get overconfident on me now. Heads lead to the right, circle 4. I'm going to test you now. Make lines, everybody go up to the middle and back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through. Lines up to the middle and you come right back. Bend the line, everybody go forward, 8 and back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through. I'm going to bring more shades of doubt. Up to the middle, I think I'm lost. Bend the line, everybody forward, up and back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through, I think I blew it. Lines up to the middle and you come right back. Bend the line, forward, up and back. I'm giving you shades of doubt. Pass through, those who can pass through. Forward, star through. Pass through, and Alabama left that corner. Everybody go right and a left grand. Here we're gaining confidence, folks. Promenade to the rhythm of the band. Take a little walk back home again. Now when you get home, everybody California twirl. Go forward, star through. Now pass through. Got a brand new square. 4 ladies chain and a brand new square. New heads up to the middle and you come right back. New sides face your partner. Grand square, sides back away, heads forward. How about a little applause for our exhibition group tonight? Reverse. 4 ladies chain straight across. Turn them with a full turn to your facing out. Go forward, out and star through. Square through 3/4 go. Left alum and your corner. Everybody go right and left, grand, grand, right and left. Promenade them right back home around the set. Now we're going to stretch our luck a little bit. You ready? Sides lead to the right, circle 4. Make lines, everybody go up to the middle and back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through. Then a right and a left back in the same old track. Now pass through, those who can pass through. Forward, star through. Pass through, and Alabama left your corner. Everybody go right and left, grand. Bringing more shades of doubt. Promenade, you'll hear me shout. Head couples lead to the right, circle 4. Make lines, everybody go up to the middle and back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through right there. Then a right and a left back in the same old track. Now pass through, those who can pass through. Star through, pass through, and Alabama left your corner. Do a right and a left, grand, grand right and left. Promenade that partner around the set. Now when you get there. Now at this point we have moved halfway. We're diagonally across the floor with squares, are we not? Yeah. Okay. And at this point people are thinking, I think he's really screwed up. And I think he's really screwed up too. Now at this point we want to bring you back just one more notch, and then we're going to mix the ladies a little bit. And then we'll try to bring your square back into shape and back into the ladies back into place. So, good luck. Here we go. Ready? Maybe. Side couples lead to the right, circle 4. Make lines, go up to the middle and back. Now pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through. Then a right and a left back again. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through right there. Lines up to the middle, then you come right back. Bend the line, everybody go forward, up and back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through. Same ladies chain. Keep this lady. Lines up to the middle, then you back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and a left through. Lines up to the middle and back again. Bend the line, everybody go up to the middle and back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do the right and left through. Same ladies chain across. Still got doubts, haven't we? Pass through, those who can pass through. Do a right and left through. Circle 8 now in your square. Circle up. Everybody's got your partner, right? No? Ladies roll away with a half sachet. Circle to the left. It's got to be your partner. No? Ladies roll away. Circle left. Is that her? to me. Alabama left your corner, promenade your partner home, and a pretty bright shades of doubt. Now when you get home, everybody go forward up and back. California twirl, do the right and the left do. Pass through, go back in your square. Alabama left your corner, do-so-do around the partner. Gents to the middle, make a left-hand star once inside the set. Swing your partners all. Now, hold the phone. Don't try to kiss and make up with me. At this point, you get about 2 people that applaud out of sympathy. And at that point, I usually say, you know, I really appreciate you applauding, and I'm sure it's out of pure sympathy. And at that point, I'm going to check everybody. How many have their original corner as a partner? No? How many have their original right-hand lady as a partner? How many have their corner's partner's right-hand lady? How many of you guys got a lady? Okay, we're getting yes out there. Now, whatever you do, don't rotate the square. Group leaders, you got us into this mess. Group leaders got to get us out. If you have any problems at all, you blame the group leader and everything will be fine. My luck is so bad. The next record I picked up is entitled Travel On. Good luck. Here we go, folks. All the ladies promenade inside the ring. Swing that partner there, everybody swing. Join hands, circle to the left around the set. Left Alabama in that corner, weave the ring. I've laid around, I've played around this old town too long. No side of the lady, promenade her home. I've laid around, played around this old town too long. Feel like I gotta travel on. Head couples promenade outside halfway go. Heads do the right and the left do. Thank you. Give me a heart attack, sweetheart. Heads to the middle, make a right-hand, forehand star. Heads. Back to the left, make a left-hand star. With a corner, ladies swing. Promenade around that ring. I've laid around, played around this old town too long. Feel like I gotta travel on. Side couples promenade outside halfway go. Sides do a right and a left do. Sides boogie up to the middle and you boogie on back. Make a right hand, forehand star. Back with the left, make a left hand star. With a corner, ladies swing. Promenade 'em round the ring. Oh, I've laid around, played around this old town too long. Feel like I gotta travel on. Four ladies chain, go straight across that set. Chain 'em back again. Join hands, circle to the left. Is there doubt in my voice? Left Alabama and weave the ringers. Doubt my brain too. Weave them in and out. No Santo and promenade. I've laid around, played around old CALLERLAB too long, and I feel like I gotta travel on. Head couples lead to the right, circle around that track. Make a line, go forward, up and back. Now pass through those who can pass through. Do the right and the left do. Same ladies chain across. Same couples pass through. Those who don't, do it to me, John. Do pass through. Do a right and a left do. Circle 8 now in your square. Circle to the left. Left Alabama and your corner. Come back one and promenade them right back home. I'm really lost, folks. Sides lead to the right, circle forward. Make a line, go forward, up to the middle and back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Do the right and the left do. Same ladies chain, hi there. Same couples pass through, those who can pass through. Star through, pass through, find the corner. Alabama left that corner. Go right and left, grand, grand right and left around the ring. Promenade them home again. Promenade that partner right back home. couples, ready, lead to the right, circle 4. Open out in lines, go up to the middle and back. Pass through, those who can pass through. Everybody pass through, those who can pass through. Star through, pass through, find the corner, elbow and left that corner. Do a right and a left, grand, grand, right and left. Promenade that partner home. I've played around old CALLERLAB too long, and I feel like I gotta travel on. I said I feel like I gotta travel on. How about a hand from the fearless group leaders? The group leaders, bravo! What a group, what a night. Thank you, folks. Gorgeous, great. Good night, everybody. It's been nice. Ladies and gentlemen, that's available if you want to write up on it. The write-up's a little old, but it's the 1960-61 April Sets and Order magazine. There's a rundown. Ed Gilmore wrote a whole write-up on it. It is on the tape, so if you need it, get the tape. And by watching it tonight and by the tape, I'm sure you'll manage it with no problem. Thank you. Good luck. The Gene Trimmer's book has a write-up on progressive squares. I think Stan Burdick has a write-up on progressive squares. So there is material available out there. Keep it simple, folks. Keep it simple. It's more successful that way.